2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And before we get going,
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. They've got Joe Harris. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Brown in a two-guard. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the five. Now, here is Harden. Outside Jordan. And here is Harris. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
It's good. And Doris, tonight, two experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game. So let's see how this plays out.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Pulls up on the elbow. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots. But this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter. So hard to guard him.
Now here's Giannis. Holiday looking over the floor. Passes to DiVincenzo. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here's Harden. Harris outside. Back to Harden. Brown outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brown drops them both. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Giannis outside.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game, and so he makes both from the line. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Holiday against Harden. The pass to KD. Over Giannis. KD's shot is good. Durant's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Middleton. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
To the inside. It's deflected. Brown kicks to Harris. Pass to Harden. 5 on the clock. Yep, that one goes in there.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Harden. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Jordan trying to free himself up. And KD is right there. KD's got 6 points.
Well, how about the persistence of KD? He knows he has the size and the reach to keep those possessions alive.
Giannis high post. KD's on him. Nets have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. A putback, and there's Jordan, putting it right back in.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by Harris.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
From deep, Harden. Another miss by Harden.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game 3. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Holiday against Harden. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He's got 5.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about...
I think the most important lesson that I got is that you got to finish the job.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Griffin is out there with Luwawu, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Irving. Griffin dishes to Irving. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Right side, Portis. Teague against Irving. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got 4 points this quarter.
That's just toughness on display from Jeff Teague. He's scoring despite taking some pretty big-time contact.
Griffin looking it over. Irving up top. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Teague, the pass to Connaughton. Portis with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Portis has got his first points in this one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Dinwiddie outside. Griffin inside, guarded by Tucker. Here's Irving. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Nets lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 3. Griffin grabs the board.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Irving, good. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Bucks trail by 3. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Here's Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here is Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Jeff Teague. There's the lob to the hoop. Great communication on the alley-oop.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard. Jeff Teague unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
Irving surveying the floor. He kicks to Griffin. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. 3 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Claxton, no good. The Bucks trail. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Teague against Dinwiddie. Teague the pass to Portis. Dinwiddie with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. Outside, KD.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Here's DiVincenzo. A miss that time. Would have put him up. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Now here's Middleton after the miss from KD. Lobbed up there for Lopez. It's tipped. Here's Holiday. Lopez. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's KD. He's got 6. Now, here is Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup is good. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Dishes to Lopez. Kick out to Giannis. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And the shot is good. And it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Brown kicks to Harden. Launches a three. And Lopez pulls it down. Bucks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Back to Holiday. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Holiday against Harden. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Teague with the ball. 6 points for him. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, Jeff Teague's such a good distributor. Always keeps his eyes up, surveys the floor, and gets it where it needs to go.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's foul number 2 for him. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Dinwiddie outside. Left side, Irving. And nothing is falling for him right now. Milwaukee leading by 4. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
And stolen by Portis. And Portis throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the Nets with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Forbes. No good from outside. Nets trail by 6. Oh, Griffin in position.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got his first basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Irving. Three-pointer. A shot, no good. Misses the shot. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 6. So for Brooklyn now, Luwawu is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Pass to Claxton. Here's Luwawu. Nets passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 6. The 3 ball. Portis kicks to Teague. Here is Forbes. Dinwiddie covering. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Griffin leading the charge. Out to the right wing. Luwawu, the pass to Dinwiddie. The kick out to Irving. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Claxton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets. Teague against Dinwiddie. Teague the pass to Forbes. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. Now Harden. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And the dunk by Giannis.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Harden outside. On deep. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
You know, that's a great time to pull up and shoot the three in transition. The defense never had a chance to set up and get a hand in his face.
And here's Harden following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. KD drives in. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside, KD. Just 4 to shoot. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Now here's Giannis. Passes it to Holiday. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Nets trail by 6. Here's Durant. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And Giannis throws it down.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Now, here is Harden. Pops it up for Jordan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's Giannis with the drive, and Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Harden against Holiday. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from James Harden.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Now here is Holiday. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 8. Here's Harris. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And here's Middleton. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and no good that time.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the basket by Brooklyn. Now the pass to Holiday. Kicks it out to Giannis. Lock at 6. Here's Lopez. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living, Kevin.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
Holiday the pass to Lopez. And so the Bucks take the win. They didn't make it easy on them. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Downtown Milwaukee is... Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here is Holiday. Lopez with the bucket.
Look, I love to see more of this for Lopez. He has the size to be a force on the glass.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, it's easy to appreciate Lillard. Fantastic at powering through the D and nailing the shots.
Now here is Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Powell. After Drew Holiday's score, stolen by Middleton. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Pass to Covington. Dishes to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. Clock at 4. From past the arc. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Holiday. For 3, Middleton, and the 3 ball is good.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots, and 4 for 5 from the field.
Lillard against Holiday. And that one drops.
Now, what more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Passes it to Holiday. Jacks up a 3. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Lillard. Here's McCollum. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 7 points.
3 for 4 to start. I mean, he's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic. Hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Giannis. Shot clock at 3. Covington's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's DiVincenzo. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 4. Oh, Covington in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, the impressive reach on display. Covington has a strong feel for when he has to go for the alley-oop.
Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. McCollum with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Lillard misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's McCollum following the basket by Giannis. McCollum now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And it's encouraging whenever McCollum scores inside, proving that he's more than just a jump shooter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, Holiday. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Milwaukee shooting their first foul shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And really, from second-round pick to All-Star, Middleton's story, inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And so T gets 2 free throws.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Simons, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. That will count. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific.
I look to the times where
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you got? And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Connaughton. And the layup falls. Connaughton's got his first points of the game. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Teague is just so elusive on the court that he'll catch you leaning and force you to pick up a foul.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. Free throw, good. Teague.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. 8-point game. Bobs it up for Cantor. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And look at Cantor rise up. Good anticipation for the big man to go for the alley.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Jones. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage, for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already in such a disadvantage as it is.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 4. Anthony finds Jones. Back to Anthony. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And there's the pass to Tucker for 3. Middleton. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
And here's McCollum for 3. Portland again missing. Milwaukee leading by 4. Connaughton kicks to Middleton. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Simons. Shot clock at 6. Portland no good that time either.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Tucker, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now here's Teague. He's guarded closely. Here's Middleton. No good off the back of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. Powell, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons.
Respect the leaping ability of Lillard or you'll get dunked on.
Lillard against Teague. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Damian Lillard. Milwaukee shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Fortis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
For Milwaukee, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
36 seconds left now here in the second. And here is DiVincenzo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. For 3, Middleton. Milwaukee. No good that time either.
Just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
The shot by Powell, no good. Teague hits to Giannis. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And so, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kent, it was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points and 5 rebounds. And, Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
Well, we're seeing Giannis in attack mode.
And
This the moment I come here for you. Yeah, big for no monkey business, can't eat them as well. Shout out to
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Holiday the pass to Lopez. Lays it up off the glass. Lopez has got his second bucket.
The main area of expertise for Lopez, I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to cash in for him.
Lillard attacking. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Covington. Middleton with it. Powell's there. Puts the move on. And it's laid up and in by Middleton. Middleton's got 8 points. Reagan, New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Now Lillard, 13 points in the game. He feeds it to Covington. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're hitting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Giannis kicks to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. That shot off. And it's Portland the other way.
Oh, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found their mark. It's been a good start for them.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now just a 4-point Bucks lead.
Well, that makes them 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Middleton with it. Now Covington defending. Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Timeout called, the Bucks. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. So it's Portland now, trailing by 4. Lillard on top, Teague covering. Here's Nurkic, shakes him, and it's good on the way-in.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Teague with the ball. He's got 6. Pass to Portis. Shot clock at 5.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunny.
Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Here's Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
And there you see the speed of Teague. Always keeps defenders backpedaling.
Lillard outside. Passes it to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Forbes can't get it to go. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Hollis Jefferson passes to Canner.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Here's Teague. Portis trying to free himself. Teague can't hit. Fast break. Here they come. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Got a piece of it. From outside the arc. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Oh, that's an important shot there going into the...
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, they've got Enes Kanter. Anthony is out there with Jones. Then it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And it's Simons in at the 1.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Nice shot by Portis.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Here's Simons. There's the pass to Canner. Right wing. Hollis Jefferson passes to Canner. And Canner throws it down.
When you pair Kanter's strong frame with the scorer's mentality, you get a guy who loves to win.
Now here's Teague. It's blocked. And here again, the Trailblazers in transition. Up the court they go. Pass to Canner. And Canner throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Timeout called, the Bucks. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. So for the Trailblazers, Collins checked in for Anthony. McCollum comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Lopez.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to Middleton. Finished off the break. And the Bucks lead by 1.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Pass to McCollum. Feeds it to Collins. The pass to Canner. It's McCollum on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Gotta like how calm McCollum is. Even in big parts of the game, you can depend on him to step his game up.
Holiday against Lillard. Middleton for three. Lillard with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And even though he's undersized, McCollum is just a tenacious scorer. He's a confident shooter that can catch fire quickly.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Back to Holiday. To the middle. Giannis inside. Working on Collins. Giannis no good. Here's Lillard. Finished off the break. Lillard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers.
But Lillard, he's an exceptional player. He's a guy you trust to make the right decision in these moments.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Cullen passes to Lillard. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Watches the slam dunk finish.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? But you still take them on. And McCullough is a lethal scorer, especially when the game is on the line. Love how under control he is.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 5. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And you know what? They could foul here, guys, and send them to the line. But I think it makes more sense to play tough D, maybe try and force a turnover. Even if the shot clock runs down, there'll still be plenty of time to work with.
Nurkic checked in for Portland. Lillard from deep three-point land. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters. Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Giannis. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. And again, the Bucks miss. Lillard from deep three-point land, misses. And so it's Portland winning this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. And with
hey, Kevin,
very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Here are the five for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Jackson. And it's Batum in at the five. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the five spot. Here's Leonard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready. When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Leonard trying to find Batum. He's got it now. And here's Morris for three. 6 to shoot. Leonard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
The aggressive approach. Leonard pushing the action, rewarded with the foul call.
Leonard hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Middleton outside. There's the three. Leonard with the steal. Jackson down low, guarded by Holiday.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. trying to get open is Lopez. That shot off. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
Holiday against Jackson. Giannis high post. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Holiday goes in, and he makes good on the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. A 3 from Leonard. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now here's Leonard. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Bucks trail by 3. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Kicks it down to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Inside. Here's Lopez. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Jackson passes to George. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Holiday, no one around him. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
We know Drew likes to get to the rim, but he's developed a mid-range jumper for when the defense is playing him that way.
And George kicks to Batum. Passes it to Leonard. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Back to DiVincenzo. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Middleton. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
On the wing, Jackson. The wing jumper off target.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Leonard with the steal. And now Batum pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one drops for him.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers lead by 4. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent up.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody wants to win, and there's no egos. Everybody has fun. We play together.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well-balanced. This team lives it.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverly at the rim.
And Smitty, you know what Pat Beverly is going to bring every night. A fearless, ferocious, at times almost sociopathic level of intensity. And this guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Beverly dishes to Ibaka. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. He can't hit that time. Here's Connaughton. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Makes it off the glass.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Teague against Beverly. There's the lob to Portis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Mann passes to Beverly. Here's Mann. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The range of Luke Kennard on display. This guy is a lights-out shooter.
Pass to Portis. And here's Tucker. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
And here is Teague. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Six on the shot clock. To end the run. Milwaukee the rebound. Tucker the pass to Portis. Here's Nora. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
And Beverly kicks to Ibaka. Bounce pass from Beverly. From the arc. Ibaka, no luck.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And with the way Teague can move in the open floor, there is just no way to prevent him from getting points on a fast break.
Beverly, the pass to Kennard. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Count that bucket. Kennard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the pass to Connaughton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Now here's Beverly. Left side of Ibaka. Kicks to Patterson. Here's the three. With the clock winding down, and Ibaka slams it in.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Gets it off. And a close game so far through the first.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They're in good position at the half after a... And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
So for the Clippers right now, we've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game here.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility. It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
That one falls. Giannis has got 9.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And George, here we go. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks train. Goes up, and Giannis throws it down.
Just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
George looking around. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot by Middleton, wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And, guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Pass to Zubac. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. George against DiVincenzo. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Leonard's got 13 points.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Here's Middleton.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
Middleton hits them both. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Moment here now for an injury report. We've got a chance to check up on Brook Lopez's status. David?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Bucks. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Milwaukee with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Clippers trail by 5. Now George. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
Passes to Morrow. The shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets it to go. Leonard's got 15.
He is in the zone tonight. Kawhi is carrying this offense.
Teague, the pass to Connaughton. Pass to Portis. Teague surveying the D. And it's sent back by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
Giannis on it. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Brook Lopez. E.J. Tucker is out there with Teague. And it's Nora in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Nora. Dishes it to Tucker. Teague with the ball. Back to Tucker. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Patterson. Tucker can't get it to go.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Quick lick from Patterson makes finishing plays off with a dunk look easy.
Teague against Beverly. And stolen by Patterson. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Beverly dishes to Ibaka. No good there.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
That's tipped.
Just a great job of timing on the block from Patterson.
Up the floor. Kennard, the pass to Ibaka. Kennard kicks to Patterson. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Clippers in the lead. Six to shoot. Now the feed to Ibaka. A second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Clippers leading by 3. Beverly dishes to Leonard. Out to Morris. Shoots the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Milwaukee has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Good work there as it goes.
And to me, this is the perfect spot for a Giannis jump shot. Keeps the opponent honest.
Now here's Leonard. Outside, George. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for Paul George.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Giannis outside. Kicks it down to Middleton. From deep. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Morris.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Floats it up for Giannis. Money!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Beverly against Holiday. Morris kicks to George.
Good. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And both free throws good for Giannis.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
You really wouldn't know what size he is because Patrick Beverley gives you toughness at that point guard position, and he's physical.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
For 3, Middleton misses the 3. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, we've got Jordan. Harden out there with Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's KD in at the 4 slot. Now here's Lopez. Here's Holiday. It's stolen by Harris. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Here's Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And they double up Brown. Durant wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. Here's Milwaukee now. Here's Holiday. Down low. Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The open shot, KD, and again, no good by Brooklyn.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range.
You know, knocking down the three, guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
Holiday against Harden. Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Over Harris. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Harden into the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
You know, guys are a little shaky when they're around Durant because defensively he's got long arms, he's active with his hands, and that's why he comes up with those steals.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Got a piece of it, taken away by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. Middleton leading the charge.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Harden draws the double. In the corner, it's Harris. KD looking around. Back to Harris. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. And it's the Bucks on the break. And Giannis throws it down.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
The pass to Brown. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Middleton. That shot off the mark. The Nets go the other way with it. KD's shot is good.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Bucks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Middleton outside. Over Harris. Middleton can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And here's Irving. The 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets out in front. They're up by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And there's Teague. And it's Nora in at the small forward spot.
Man, I love the way Teague keeps his concentration, his focus, not allowing the defense to ruffle him at all.
Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. They kick it out to Green. Outside Irving. Shot from 12. A rebound by the Bucks. Teague left side. Back to Tucker. Nora, the pass to Portis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Dinwiddie drives in. Good on the shot.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw this game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Dinwiddie against Teague. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Hey, there's no lack of confidence in Teague's ball handling ability. This guy is very comfortable in tight spaces with that ball on the string.
Pass to Griffin. Passes it to Claxton. Shoots over Portis. Back to Griffin. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Irving for 3. That shot is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Connaughton to the right side. Here's Portis. Lays it up and banks it in. Portis has got his second bucket of the game to go. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis and LeBrons who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Aston Morrow. T kicks to Portis. 1:58 left to play in the first half.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Blake Griffin hits them both.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And Portis throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And here's Green outside. The rebound by the Bucks.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Nwora, the pass to Teague. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
There's a minute left here in the second. Irving attacking. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
The pass to Nwora. Pass to Portis. The kick out to T. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Offline with his 3. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Middleton dishes to Giannis. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
We know DeAndre Jordan is a shot blocker, but that time he got out and got a steal on the defensive end.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points and 2. And that'll do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's his. Then it's Harden, and it's Brown in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Lopez. Middleton outside.
When Harris gives you this type of energy on defense, that's a huge bonus.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
It's Harden with the drive. How the passion in New York is a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Harden against Holiday. Puts it 5 from 18. And here's the fast break. Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Jordan and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Over Jordan, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Harden. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The feed to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 8 points.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Holiday against Harden. And Holiday, here we go.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
1:12 left in the third. Here's Durant, and count it from 19 feet away.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez kicks to Holiday. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and gonna be called every time.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Griffin, and again it's the Nets missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
It's deflected. Dinwiddie drives in. Griffin, and Griffin stays with it.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Teague in at the point guard position. Here's Nwora. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Dinwiddie attacking. Bucket is good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Bucks leading by 7. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Now here's Portis. Not a lot of room. Just 5 on the clock. Tucker the pass to Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. Teague can't hit. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting in this game 45%. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. There's the lob to Portis. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Nets trail by 7. Dinwiddie with it. And the pass to Griffin. They double team Griffin. Feeds to Irving. Just 4 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A primary scorer for his team. Griffin also has a knack for drawing fouls on the way up.
Free throw drops for Griffin. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for Jeff Green. Brownie's checked in for Irving. And James Harden subbed in for Dinwiddie. Harden against Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in. Nets trail by 7. Harden scanning the floor. Kicks it to Jordan. Back to Harden. From deep three-point range, Harris passes to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Whenever Harden sprints inside, man, I love it. Has so many ways he can finish near the basket.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Jordan kicks to Harris. Drills the three-pointer.
Harris has been in these situations before. He's a veteran player and very calm taking the big shots.
Outside Holiday. Lopez outside. Pass to Middleton. from downtown. The shot that time, not on target. So Brooklyn will take it the other way to tie it up. That's good from Harris on the assist by Brown. Harris has got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Yeah, you know, it's all about running the right set. And right there, Harris does just that to capitalize.
And Giannis throws it down.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
A deep three from Durant. Shot clock reset for the Nets. And there it is for him.
Hey, that's why you want an experienced veteran like DeAndre Jordan. That's a huge hoop from him.
Giannis outside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Harden against Howard. Now Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Phenomenal body control from Harden. Superb at just knifing inside and forcing the defense to whack it.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Pass to Giannis. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The layup off target. Outside, KD to take the lead. It's hauled in by Giannis. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Giannis against KD. Jordan at the elbow. From deep, Harden. He's off from 3. Lopez dishes to Holiday. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That 3 off the mark. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan. The drama will Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. And it's Collins in at the small forward position. Now here is Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Lillard against Holiday. McCollum right side. Kicks it out to Covington. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. He gets it in there.
Lillard becoming better at staying patient, knowing that at any point in a possession, he can take advantage of somebody. That time he found the open man.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
Here's Holiday after the Trailblazers pick up 2. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Giannis. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Good on the 3-point shot.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Holiday goes in. That's short off the rim. The Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Covington kicks to Nurkic. Here's Lillard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Now here's Antetokounmpo outside Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Lillard. And too long on the shot. Bucks trail by 5. Here's DiVincenzo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
And the Bucks miss again. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Lets it go. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
DiVincenzo against McCollum. Lillard from outside. Keeps it alive. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got his second basket of the game.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez kicks to Holiday. From outside, off the mark. And oh, here Here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Count it. Good. McCollum's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close, is probably scoring.
Trailblazers leading by 4. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes it to McCollum. Covington against Antetokounmpo. Covington dishes to Lillard. On deep. The long distance 3 is buried. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lost one of those high-arching bombs.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
It's interesting, as Giannis has grown in this league, the Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Portland out in front, up by 6.
I think it comes from being a...
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the 3.
As soon as Teague gets inside, he really forces the issue right there, getting a foul as a result.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Simons surveying the D. Powell, that's good.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Now, here's Tucker, covered by Anthony. Teague finds Portis. And they pick up 2.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Well, at 6'2" and 182, Jeff Teague really had to use all the strength in his body to get that shot off despite getting hit.
In the corner, Powell with it. And another 3 for Portland.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Teague. Drops in the layup for 2. Teague's got 6 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Simons. Pass to Powell. Wide open. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Stripped away. Tucker with the ball. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Teague finds Portis. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Simons. Teague covering. Simons, the pass to Jones. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. Zach Collins checked in for Derek Jones. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Norman Powell. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Free throw good. Giannis. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Now McCollum. He has 5. Back to Lillard. He kicks it to McCollum. Clock at 6. Here's Lillard. The 17-footer goes down. Lillard's got 9.
Consistent and accurate from that particular spot on the floor. The offense kind of predicts those shots. Lillard's got a good eye for the mid-range.
On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Lillard. Holiday gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's McCollum. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Down Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And McCollum with the block. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard against Holiday. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Well, you got quicks, you got instincts, and you got aggression. Damian Lillard capable of taking over just about any time he wants.
And that concludes the first half. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 13 points, and he doesn't get taught. And that'll do.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Collins is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in its center. McCollum, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Nurkic with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. And Holiday, here we go. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
That is a vicious dunk from Holiday there. When you give him room to run, he can take off just like that.
McCollum against DiVincenzo. The feed to Nurkic. Kicks it out to McCollum. 6 to shoot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Here's Lillard. Kicks it out to Covington. He dishes it to McCollum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Good D by Covington.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Great open look there. McCollum's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Simons. He's got 6. Outside, Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Cantor. Giannis grabs the miss.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holland. Kick out to Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with the length of Antetokounmpo. I mean, his name is long enough, and then you look at the body.
Both shots good from the stripe. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Simons the pass to Powell. It's tipped. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 10. Teague finds Portis. Giannis drives in. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
A little quickness from Antetokounmpo there, blows right past the D.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Cantor, the pass to Pop. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Giannis is double to the inside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Simons the pass to Cantor. Now here's Powell. D right on him. He gets that one. Powell's got 10.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And Teague, here we go.
What a sick dunk from Jeff Teague, who throws that one straight down after sprinting to the hoop.
Portland leading by 6. Simons, the pass to Powell. Kicks it to Cantor. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Passes to Powell. Here's Simons. 5 on the clock. Here's Cantor. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Connaughton. No points in the game yet for him. And he lays it straight in.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Simons. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Bobby Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Teague, and it's Connaughton in it with the 2. And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
I have to admire how relentless Teague is on the drive, as well as how consistent he is at burying those lows.
Pass to Powell. He feeds it to Cantor. Here's Simons. Teague covering. Pass to Powell. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
So they take the lead. Wara's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Portis with it. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And now here comes Jones leading the break. Powell, that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And it's slammed in by Teague.
Yeah, great to see Jeff Teague get up for jams like that. Caught everyone by surprise.
Simons, the pass to Powell. He dishes it to Carmelo. Back to Powell. Anthony right side. Now the pass to Simons. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Teague drives in. There's the lob to Portis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just a great pick and roll play right there. Fundamental, really picture-perfect pass from Teague.
It's Powell on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Holiday finds Giannis. The dunk and the foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Back to Lillard. Covington against Giannis. Lillard outside. From deep three-point range. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Holiday surveying the floor. Jokic against Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Lillard misses. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They seem to... David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Ibaka. Then it's Paul George. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. Passes it to George. Fires the 3. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Middleton. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. George against DiVincenzo. 9 feet out. The shot by George, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Such a wide open look. Well, great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
The 3 from George. Los Angeles with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Took him no time at all on that one. Middleton's got his second bucket.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
There's Jackson with the 3. Leonard, the dish to Ibaka. The drive by Jackson. Back to Ibaka. Over Lopez. That misses off the backboard.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Holiday goes in, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Here's Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Middleton for 3. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to George. Off target from outside.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Giannis on the follow.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
George finds Jackson. Back to George. It's not going to go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now.
I'll say it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 6.
You're asking for trouble now if you let Paul George get room to run. Excellent transition and superb at getting himself in the right position.
1:29 left in the first. Here's DiVincenzo. No good from 11 feet. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Giannis against George. And Ibaka kicks to George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
56 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Giannis.
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below!
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Jackson against Holiday. Jackson passes to Leonard. outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 6. They now take the lead. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Here's Holiday. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Middleton against Leonard. No good on the 3. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
Whoa, that's some...
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Luke Kennard out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Batum. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Man in at the 3. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Here's Beverley. And there's the pass to Man. Rebound, Milwaukee.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Portis against Zubac. 17-foot shot on the way. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Teague, the pass to Forbes. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers in the lead. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Beverley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And he gets the bucket. Beverley's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
Now this guy's ability to attack and be aggressive. Patrick Beverley in the painted area.
Count the basket. Forbes has got his first 2 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Beverley deciding where to go with it. Pass to Zubac. Back to Beverley. Takes the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Nwora. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, Patrick Beverley making it easy for his teammate to score.
The Bucks trail. Teague, the pass to Portis. And here is Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Throws it up high. Stolen by Tucker. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Forbes. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, that's intelligence and effort from Tucker. Picking the ball cleanly, igniting the fast break.
Beverley finds Kennard. 1:29 left in the first half of the game.
Yeah, that That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Beverly against T. Out left to the wing. Fires for three. They swipe it. And now the Clippers on the break. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Off target from three-point range. And here's the break. Paston Moore launches it. It's hauled in by Beverly. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. 30 seconds left to play here in the half. Ibaka with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And again, no good by the Clippers.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's George. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. George has got 10.
Now, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
And to Tacumbo. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
Clip the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on a pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Their biggest deficit was 6. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Clippers leading by 4. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez.
Well, a high percentage scorer with a great shot selection. Ibaka knows when to send it home.
Holiday against Jackson. Middleton on the wing. Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. George has got the ball. Taken away by Holiday. Deflects the pass. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Ibaka pushes to Jackson. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And Middleton kicks to Giannis. Back to Middleton. Clock at 6. Feeds it to Giannis. Morris with the block.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots. That's pretty.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Jackson. But they recover it. Back to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ibaka. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
A clear look here for Middleton. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Gets a hand on it. Bucks trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The pass to Holiday. Inside. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Giannis inside. Covered by Morris. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
A 3 from Morris. And Ibaka slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jackson against Holiday. Up and in on the layup. Holiday's got 6.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Outside Leonard. Misses the layup. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Morris outside. Leonard, the pass to Ibaka. From 13, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 2. We'll be back. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The Clippers in the lead. They've got Kennard. Batum is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Mann in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The Bucks shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Pass to Nora. Tucker dishes to T. Forbes. It's good on the putback. Forbes has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Teague on the double team. Clippers moving the ball around. And stolen by Portis. Knocked away. The Clippers shooting 43% from the floor. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Mann passes to Batum. Here's Mann. Misses off the left iron. Pass to Nora. Here's Teague. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Beverly against T. And it's Beverly missing.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Nice shot by Portis. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Beverly kicks to Kanawha. Clock at 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Clippers call time here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Holiday against Jackson. Morris passes to George. Takes a three.
And they've fallen completely out of sync here offensively. I'm not seeing nearly the same movement or flow that we saw in that first half.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Middleton for three.
There's a reason this guy has won multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. How much pressure can he guard with? My goodness. That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
Holiday looking over the floor. On his left side. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
And it was timely. That's a basket they had to have, and an absolutely vital possession.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Lopez. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
George dishes to Jackson. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside for George with the shot. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Milwaukee now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Now here is Holiday. 1:10 left in the game. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
The Clippers running out of time. Outside, George, left tray. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Holiday. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
The shot by George, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Middleton for three with his first shot attempt. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Middleton. Lopez has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A nice shot by George.
Consistent shooter from outside the arc. Paul George is terrific at finding space when he needs to get a shot off.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. George with no one around. And it's George again missing. Stolen by Jackson. And the Clippers call time here. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And so the Bucks take the win. They came. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.